digging in once again, Jace Peterson, his lifetime line against. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Dansby Swanson will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dansby Swanson is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Stepping in now, Anthony Record, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Fernando Rodriguez.
Addison Russell stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Inciarte is right there, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 30.
In now is John Jay. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the. And based on how close that play was at first, the skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to flirt around with. He's been swinging about really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up. Striding into the box, Kurt Suzuki. His lifetime line against Andrew Kashner, 1 for 4. Jake Diekman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here's the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Hit to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Center fielder number 12.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even, 2-2.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Well, when you step in the box, you got a game plan. With a sinker ball pitcher, you know if he gets it up, it's going to flatten out. If it stays down, it's going to sink hard. So you want to get that ball above the thighs, and if it's up, you hit it. If it's down, you let it go. Nice execution.
Bryant is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His past history with Jake Diekman, 4 hits in 17 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire strand 1. They lead it 2-1.
Number 53.
So a save situation now as they turn it over to their closer, Jim Johnson. Anthony Rizzo will come on as a pinch hitter.
Anthony Rizzo.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The average coming in at 266, 37 homers, and 79 RBIs. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball. A runner at first with no outs here. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
The 2-0 on the way. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wilson Contreras.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's swung on and hit in the air. And he can't track it down. A base hit.
That ball was hit pretty good. I like the single, but man, the only reason we're talking about a single is how the defense really executed. They played deep, no doubles. They didn't want a ball in the gap. They were able to cut it off and hold him to a single.
Striding in once again, Ian Happ. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through.
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third, 2 down. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile, it's 3-0 now. The 3-0. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
The pitcher, number 41, Jake Eastman.
Kyle Schwarber will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back easily. In there, no balls and a strike. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. The 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-1 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Addison.
So striding forward now, Addison Russell, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Curveball that time, not even close. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Now a ball lined to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the Cubs will win this ball game in walk-off style.
And you know, these guys take their cue from their manager. He doesn't panic, so they don't panic. They just put those hard hats on and then go to work. They manufactured a couple of runs, and this game is theirs. That was a fun game.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Welcome to this Labor Day edition of Inside the Show. Let's take a look back at Sunday's news and results. Looking first at the NL Central, the Chicago Cubs pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 3-2. Looking at the standings, the Cubs sit in first place in the National League's Central Division. They hold a dominant 9.5 game advantage. And the Braves sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. Max Scherzer grabbed win number 9 this year as the Nationals downed the Brewers 3-2. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. In other Nationals news, Max Scherzer punched out his 200th batter of the season in yesterday's action. Heading into today, the Brewers sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, 9.5 games behind first. And the Nationals are in 2nd place in the NL East. They're 15.5 games out of first. The Cincinnati Reds got 11 overall hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 9-2. 100th RBI of the year. Right now, the Pirates division. They're 17.5 games out of first. The St. Louis Cardinals totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 7-2. At the moment, the Giants sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. While the Cardinals are in 1st place in the NL Central, they hold a dominant 9.5 game advantage. Martin Prado drove home 3 runs, helping the Marlins take care of the Phillies 6-5. As of today, the Marlins are in 3rd place in the NL East. They're 18.5 games out of first, while the Phillies are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Paul Goldschmidt plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, leading the D-backs over the Rockies 8-2. Heading into today, the Rockies are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Diamondbacks are 3rd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Los Angeles Dodgers cracked 14 hits overall as they made short work of the Padres 11-5. Looking at the standings, the Padres sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Dodgers are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. The Red Sox put together 10 hits total as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-3. Right now, the Yankees